Good morning everyone. I'm so glad you can all join me this morning for yoga. We'll get started. So if all want to sit up on a raise, either on two blocks, two books, whatever you've got there, and then cross the legs and release the buttock flesh nicely out to the sides and allow the groins to descend down. So as you're taking the legs across, make sure that we take the feet as sort of wide as the knees and swastikasana. And then we're going to cup the hands. We're going to get that lift on the front body. So feel as you move the back of the sacrum forward, we're going to lift from the pubic bone to the navel and the navel towards the chest. And then bringing the elbows back and down to open up the collarbones. So you want to keep the two sides of our trunk long. Good, and then notice the chin, tuck the chin slightly in and bring the head slightly back. And feel that we've got that support for our lower back there. Then we're going to take the hands wide. So as you take the hands wide, move the shoulder blades in. And then feel how as you move the shoulder blades in and down, you're going to take the hands together to prayer position. And then just hook the base of the thumb joint into the breastbone and press the palms together. And just close the eyes. Let the mind relax and let go, and the body will follow. So just take a time to draw our awareness inwards. And then we're going to focus on the breath. So we're going to take a deeper or a fuller inhalation. And then maintain that lift on the chest as you do a deep exhalation. Just letting go. And again, fuller inhalation. As if you're blowing up a balloon, the lungs is full. And then a slower exhalation. Still maintain the lift on the chest. Keeping the collarbones broad. Keeping the trunk upright. Go on, taking a nice slow inhalation. And slow, soft exhalation. And then release the hands down to the knees. Still keeping the lift on the chest, drop the chin, open the eyes and slowly open up the eyes and come up. So we're all going to come into Adho Mukha Virasana. So again we're going to sit the hips back on the heels. So if you can just sit down in between the both heels and then with these outer hips down. If your forehead doesn't come down easily, first thing in the morning, it probably won't, you're going to extend the arms well forward. As you extend the arms forward, feel the sides of the trunk is long, and then spread the hands wide and allow the head to come comfortably down. Shoulders back. So go on, pushing the hips back more. Feel the back rim of the pelvis moving towards the heels, and then feel the sternum chest extending forward. And this is another nice way of quieting the mind there when the forehead is supported. And then we're going to come up onto the knees, spread and open up the hands wide. Notice the middle finger that is pointing forward, and make sure the whole of the palms of the hands is firmly down onto the mat, and then come up. So we're going to take the feet the full width of the mat. Line again the little toe inside the outer edge of the mat, and get the hips to go higher, shoulder blades move in and up, and then release the head down. So the top of the thighs is hitting strongly back. The head of the shin bones is back. And then for us that don't come down easily, or don't get the heels to come down easily, or open the chest, we're going to bend the knees. So just bend the knees, look
towards the hands, and then slowly work the legs strongly back. So you want to open the arch of chest again, make the legs do more, and then we're going to walk the feet in towards the hands into Uttanasana and lengthen forward. For us to do not come to the floor easily, or get it very hard to concave our back, again you can always come back to the wall where you would take the hands in line with the waist, step back, separate the heels slightly and just do half Uttanasana, which is very good for us if we're not getting that dorsal area to move up. And then we're going to take hands to the hips, breathe in and come up. And we're all going to come back into standing and Tadasana. So just stand, line the big toes up with the inner heels, spread the toes wide, and then feel it we're bringing the heels back and down. So you want to bring the weight back onto the heels. Shift the weight back, tighten up the kneecaps, keep pressing them inner heels down, and notice how it's very hard to lift through the inner legs there. So as you press the inner heels down, roll the shoulders back and down. And then feel that length through the crown of the head. So turn the chin in and notice the head just can go slightly back. And the arms is firm. Lock and tighten up the elbows there. Good. And we're going to do Ardha Hastasana. So again, you're going to extend the arms forward and go up. And as we reach up again, keep bringing the weight back to the heels. Don't let the front ribs push forward. Try to keep the weight back, keep the front ribs back. Go on extending the arms long. And then take the arms all the way down. And for us that do not do that easily, because if you have tightness in your shoulders there, it's very hard to get the arms to go up. So you're going to just take the belt in on the wrist. We're going to hip out into that belt. Again, you can always have your feet as well hip distance apart if that makes it more comfortable for us for balancing. So you're going to elongate the arms. Reach forward and then go up. So notice how when you have a belt on there, you have a different sensation. You can feel how you can extend your arms up more. Roll the outer arms in and extend the inner arms up. And then notice the shoulders, drop the shoulders down. They like to creep up as well. And shift the weight back. Now go on extending the arms now. Keep the weight back on the heels. Feel the two sides of our trunk is even. So, and then come all the way forward and down. Then we're going to do it from the back. So again, take the belt on the back of the, from behind. This time you might need the belt to go maybe a slight bit wider. Or you can hold a towel if you want as well. Or whatever you've got there, if you don't have a belt, you can use a towel. So again, pulling the arms back. But first of all, we have to roll the shoulders back. That's definite. So you can pull the arms back, but the shoulders can stay forward. So you want the shoulders to go back. You want the trapezius muscle to move down, and then you want to extend the arms back. So you want to feel that you're bringing the whole length through the crown of the head. Release the shoulders down. Feel that length at the back of the neck. Good. And then release that from that. Lovely. We'll do one more now. Again, we're going to maybe just take our belt slightly, our loops slightly wider. And or you can just hold your belt like this, but as long as you keep the palms of the hands facing front. So feet about half distance apart. The palms of the hands is facing front. Now the first thing we do is bring the top of the shoulders back. Shoulder blades move in, trapezius muscle down. Have the feet just turn half distance apart. Now inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to extend forward. So lengthen with the sternum chest forward. Keep the weight back on the heels there. Lift the kneecaps up and extend and go more forward. So allow again the arms to pull us back to the ceiling.
Be in no hurry to go down. Extend the arms up. Go on lifting the arms up more and keep extending. Good. Get the palms are still facing forward. Go on lifting the shoulders away from the ears and allow the head to go down. Pulling up the knees and the thighs. Drawing the abdomen just softly back there. Feel that there's no hardness. Go on lifting higher. See, can you go further over there? And then look forward now. Look forward and lead up with the chest.
Good. And then release the belt or the towel or whatever we've got. So hopefully now we should feel our shoulders as more open, chest is more open, and we're going to take the feet together. So we're going to practice Vrksasana or three posts. So join the feet together, extend the arms now down long. Feeling, notice as the arms got longer there, did they gain an extra inch? Shoulders down from the ears, bringing the weight back, and we're going to bring up our right foot. So again, bringing up the right foot. So you can have a wall handy if you need to have a wall behind there, or lengthen from the ground to the inner knee, and then extend the arms up. And go on, extend. Now, feel the two sides of our trunk is long. So you want to roll that knee out and suck this outer right stomach deep in. And then go on extending, fix the eyes on the dot in front will help there. So feel the two sides of our trunk is long, and then come on with you down. Join the both feet together. And if you need to have your back to the wall, have your back to the wall. Or if you need to have your knee touching the wall, you bring up the foot, you let the knee touch the wall, and then you work on your standing leg. But make sure the hips is facing front. That this knee's not going way back here. If you want to make sure your hips is level, you want to get the heel up in, and then you have to thin this outer right hip in. Then extend the arms up. And notice how you can come off the wall if you feel you don't need the wall, but you can still use the wall to try and work on your standing leg. Good. And then come all the way down. Take the both feet back to Tadasana, roll the shoulders back and down, still keep the top chest lifted and lengthen the arms. Good. So we're going to practice on Utkatasana. Have the feet away from the wall, say 2 inches off the wall there. Slide down on our seat, feel the whole back of the pelvis at the wall and extend the arms up. So as we extend the arms up, keep the waist still tight to the wall. So notice that lift on the body grounds, then look up, eyes slightly higher than eye level, and then come off the wall. But stay low in our seats. Arms lifting higher. Good, go on reaching. Come all the way back up and take down the arms. And we'll do that much more. So we're going to come round onto our mat for this time. Have the feet hip distance apart and come down. So as we come down again, roll onto the ball pad of the foot and then try to sit back onto the heels. So you roll forward and back. So you're just really stretching into the back of the heels here, and you roll forward again and roll back. Try to sit down without yourself falling over. So if you need to have the feet wider, do so, that might help as well. So again, roll onto the ball pad of the foot, stretch into the heels. Roll forward and stretch back. Good. And then can you sit there with the arms out in front, and then we're going to come up. So we're going to practice. See how well we get up. So you can stay close to the wall, a couple inches off the wall if you fancy. If not, you can stay out in the middle of our mats there. Have the feet parallel, say hip distance apart, and extend the arms up. 2 sides of our trunk is long. So you want to open up here the armpit chest from the hips here, the sides of the trunk long. Now inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to sit back. So maybe I should do it sideways. We're going to shift the weight back, sit down until our heels. Keep the gaze looking up,
Keep the gaze lifted above eye level, and you're going to sit down onto our heels. So here's where we could lose it. So try to bring the weight back. Keep looking up, and then slowly come up. And release the arms down. Oh, we do one more. Good. So again, if you cannot get your heels to stay down, a nice way to practice sometimes is with a rolled blanket, or maybe a book, or rolled mat, whatever sits there. So you want to try to bring as much of the weight back to the heels as we can. So raise the arms up, so you can do it again off the wall slightly there. Raise the arms up. Then keep the gaze lifted and come down. So as you come down, keep the lift in the body parts. Good. And then you're going to slide down the wall. So I'm going to never use the wall before like this, but only for us that hasn't done this before, you want to get this sensation of bringing the heels down. And then strongly back up. And then take the arms down. Brilliant. So we're going to, as you come down again, sit down again, and then you're going to come down onto the knees, and we're going to keep our toes tucked in, and we're going to sit back on our heels. So you want this strong stretch back on the heels. And then we're going to take the hands wide, walk the knees back, and come up into Adho Svanasana, downward dog. So think of that strong action now, again, back to the heels. But keep the dorsal up. Feel that the weight's not over on the wrist or the hands. Bring the hips up higher. The buttock bones need to go higher. Tops of the thighs is back. Head of the shin bone. And then that strong action now. So you really feel it now from the front of the ankles towards the heels. Notice as your heels coming down a bit closer to the mat. And then lift your chin away from the chest. Breathe, get the hips lifting higher, and bend the knees and come down. Good, and we're going to come up. So we're going to stand, we'll just do a quick sun salutation, and we'll not do it quick, we'll slow it down for us that is very new to the whole thing. So we're going to stay at the front of the mat. On these sides, I think, is best for us. So raise the arms up, inhale, exhale, forward fold, and come down. From here, look forward and move your dorsal in. And then step your right leg well back. And do a big deep lunge into this left hip. So you want the left buttock to come closer towards your left heel. So stretch that left leg well back. And then take both legs back and come into Adho Svanasana, downward dog. Getting the hips to go higher. Work the legs strongly back. From here, forward into Urdhva Svanasana, upward dog. So try to get the chest lifted more. Lengthen the whole front body. Drop the shoulders down, and then back into Adho Svanasana. Again, try to get the hips lifting higher. Work the legs strongly back. From here, if you cup the hands, lift that right knee in and step the right leg forward. So get a good deep lunge into this right hip. Again, allow the right buttock to come down closer towards the heel. Even come into more of a deep lunge and get that buttock to go lower, and then come up, raise the arms up. So stay in the deep lunge. Draw the abdomen back, extend both arms, come down and raise up the left arm. And then lift up. Keep the knee rolling out. Take down the left arm and raise up the right. And notice how your right knee likes to roll out. You're going to draw that outer right hip back and in. And then come join both feet together. Hang in Uttanasana. For us that don't go down easily, we can stay with our hands on our shins. And then inhale to come up. Join the hands at the front of the chest and extend the arms down. And just get the breath back. So from here, inhale, raise the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. From here, bend and stick your left leg back down. And do a big deep lunge into the right outer hip here, and then take back both legs. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Hips, sit bones lifting higher. Good. With the thighs hip strongly back. Roll forward and come up into Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. So keep the chest lifted. Good. Lift your inner knees. Chest lifting higher. Back and Adho Mukha Svanasana. So again, go on, work on the legs, downward dog. Strong action in the both legs. Get the heels to move down more. And for us it's too narrow on our side, maybe walk the feet back more. And then cup the hands, lift the left knee in and step the left leg forward. So you want to do a big deep lunge now into your left. And as you do the deep lunge into your left, you want to get the left buttock down, open up this right groin area. And then raise the arms up. Good. Extend up. Draw the abdomen nicely up and back. And then come down and raise up our right arm. Extend into that right upper arm. Come down and raise up the left. He's okay there. And then pull that outer left hip back more. See how it likes to roll out. And then come down, join both feet and Uttanasana. And from here, concave the back and inhale to come up. And join the hands at the front of the chest and extend the arms down. So lovely. Nice to practice in the morning. Sunrise as you get up. Right, so we're all going to get ready again to stand in the middle of our mat. And we're going to just do Utthita Trikonasana. So if you need to have a brick to your right side or left side, do so. You can have them just there easily. So standing with the feet together now, raise the arms up. If you have an injury, don't jump out, just step it out and then take the legs away. And then we're going to take the hands behind the back. So as you take the hands behind the back there, just come into the sacrum, bring the shoulders back. Good. So bring the elbows back, shoulders back, and get that nice broadness across the collarbones and the chest, and then extend the arms out. So pressurising the feet firmly down, we're going to turn the whole of the right foot out. So you see the right leg, the whole of the leg has to turn. And glance down and see his heel in line with us. Now pressurise your left foot firmly down. Suck that right buttock deep in. Inhale, and as we extend now down to our right. So as you take the right hand down, if you can't reach your right ankle or you're leaning on your kneecap tighter, use a support. And then turn the trunk and the chest. So you want to get this turn from the base of the abdomen. Shoulders back from the ears, go on extending that top arm. Look up at the top arm. So keep the two shoulders back. And then inhale to come up. Turn the right foot to face front and rest the arms down. So again, notice the feet, turn the whole of our left leg out. And then pressurise that right foot firmly down. And as you get this turn here from the root of the thigh, really turn the whole right leg again from inside out. So pull up the knees and the thighs. Extend the arms long. Then inhale. And as we exhale, go on extending, go on lengthening. That left side of your trunk long. Suck that outer left buttock deep in. And then extend the top arm. Head slightly back. Notice that the two shoulders back in line with your left leg. And go on, tighten up the knees. Revolve and turn the trunk and the chest. Notice the shoulders at the back from the ears. Inhale to come up. Turn the feet face front and jump the feet together. Good. So we're all going to get ready to do forward bend. So again, feet hip distance apart. Raise the arms up. Interlock the thumbs inside the elbows and extend and come forward. Now pull up the knees and the thighs. Keep the weight still back on the heels. Notice how the heels like to become light But you don't want to be back this much, you want to slightly move yourself more forward, that your hips is in line with our heels. And then keep the kneecaps firm. Lengthen the elbows forward. Be mindful how we are working in this pose. For us, this goes down easily. Take the hands flat and go on flat. Make sure your pose is not dull, so you still need to feel that you're extending and lengthening. And then if you can take the hands further down, drop the head, shoulders lift. So you pressurise the hands and the feet, abdomen soft, hips, you want to roll the hips more forward, and then look forward, take hands to the hips, breathe and come up. And we're all back out. So again, just interlock the hands here at the sacrum. And as you take the hands to the sacrum there, you want to bring your elbows back. And as you bring the elbows back, notice how it brings the shoulders back. And then extend the arms long. Pull the shoulders nicely down from the ears. Because notice as we do more yoga, we forget about the shoulders and they start to creep up around the neck. So be mindful. So raise, we're going to do Utthita Parasvatanasana. For us that needs to step it out. If not, we're going to jump. Lightly jump, legs out wide. Keep extending the arms, relax the shoulders down. Left foot to face front and turn the whole of the right leg. And again, have your support if needed be inside the foot for now. For us that can use outside, that's fine, but make sure that you've got that knee to turn out and line with the third or fourth little toe there. Now inhale, and as we exhale, we're going to bend. Lift the whole front body up. Go down and make a right angle. Pressurise that left foot firmly down, and then you're going to go on extending and lengthening down towards the right ankle. So use your support here if you need. Keep the inner arch lifted on that back foot, and then take the hand to the waist and bring this left shoulder back. Push the knee out, suck this outer buttock deep in. If this arm now can come back long, so keep the shoulders back from the ears, turn the palm to face upwards, and then just take it over. Now work from that outer left foot. Extend into that top upper arm. Turn the trunk of the chest. Inhale to come up. Turn the right foot in. And we'll do the other side. We can go just jump the feet together and just have a rest there. And just notice the sensation now on your right side. Notice how that right hip has worked. The right leg has worked. And then we're going to again now raise the arms up, bend the knees, and jump. So about 3 feet apart. Lift the base of the abdomen, lift the knees and thighs, inner arches of the feet lifted, and then turn the whole of the left leg out. Pressurising the whole right foot firmly down. Inhale now, and as we exhale, notice you're going to suck that outer right buttock deep in, bend till a good right angle. So go down, keep the chest lifted, go down and make a right angle, and then extend out long and take the top hand to the waist further. So again, feel that you can go down, get that left buttock to go down more and the left groin, and take that right shoulder back, head back. If you need support for the hand, use it, and then take that right arm back long. As you take the right arm back long, can you catch in here inside your left hip? So move it in and down. Notice how you can work it there, but keeping the shoulders back. And then the arm over the ear. Now firmness on the back leg. Turn the trunk and the chest more. Good. Inhale to come up. Turn the feet to face front and jump the feet together. And then join the both feet and stand in Tadasana. And be mindful about how the legs have worked. How the hips have opened and the groins and the shoulders relaxed down. Extend the arms down long.
Good, and we're all back. So we're all going to get ready to do our next one, which is we're going to stand with our hips to the wall. If you have a wall there easily, you're going to have the feet about 12 inches or more off the wall. And then you're going to use your hands to lift the buttocks sort of tight to the wall there. The buttock bones, you feel it, they're touching the wall. And you're getting this length in the back of the pelvis here, and then extend the arms forward. So move the breastbone forward. Feel it you're extending here from the hips. Dorsal deep in. Go on extending the arms more forward. Feel the sides of our trunk as long as you lengthen forward. Good. And then see, can we maybe go lower with our support? If you feel it you're dropping here, you're going to be up again. So try to feel it's the breastbone that's moving forward. And then you push off that wall and see how we can go easier down. Maybe we still mightn't be able to bring the hands down, but wherever you are. So you want to again lengthen the whole of the front body. So it's as the dorsal has to go in, this area has to go deep in. Very hard to get the dorsal to go in for some of us. So you want to keep working on it. Take it in stages, and then you go down. Shoulders lifted. Abdomen soft. You want to catch the back of your ankles you can as well. Widen out the elbows to lengthen the sides of the trunk. And then look forward, take the hands to the hips and breathe in and come up. Still feel that break in the dorsal there. And we're all back. So we're all going to finish off with Prasarita Padottanasana. So it's the wide leg pose. So we're going to take our feet to the very back of the mat there. Turn the toes in. Take the hands again to the sacrum and move the shoulders back. Chest is up. So you want to feel this strong lift on the base of the abdomen. Now take the hands to the waist and look up. Keep the chest looking up to the ceiling, and then as you come forward, keep the length on the front body. Keep lengthening. Pressurize the outer edges of the feet down. Feel your inner arches lifted. For us that don't go down to the floor easily, use support. Make sure you keep hammering this dorsal deep in to open the chest. And then for us to go down, we can take our hands down to the floor. So again, just have a glance at the both feet there. Pressurize the outer feet down. Lift your inner legs, inner arches to lift your inner legs more. And then walk more forward. Lengthen forward. Feel like you're not letting the hips go too far forward here. You want to keep the hips in line with the heels. And then if you can walk the hands back. So I usually do catch your elbows at this point and pull your elbows down. And notice how your legs is doing more work then. You're not relying on your hands there to hold you up. So you're going to pull the elbows down. First the elbows goes down to the floor. You take the hands back and you look forward. And you want to lengthen your chin. It's your chin that has to come down first. Chin. And then if your chin can touch down with the elbows in, then just bring your head down. Shoulders lifted. Pressurize the hands and the feet. Lift the shoulders right up. Some of us will be here, and that's fine as well. Lengthen the front body. Don't attempt to go down if you can't bring your elbows down. Don't attempt to bring the head down, because you notice you'll not be going down. And then just look forward, take the hands forward, and walk the feet in. Walk the feet in. Take hands to the hips. Breathe in, come up. And we're all back from that. So we're going to get ready now to we're going to sit on our mat. So if you need to sit on a raise or a blanket, do so. We'll do Uttanasana Konasana. So we're going to sit here on the corner edge of that blanket, or if you don't have a blanket handy and you just might have something else soft, you can sit on the corner edge of that block. And we're going to just take the legs out wide. Notice when you take the legs wide there, we're going to cup the hands, lift the chest up more, and then feel that the whole of the legs is down on the mat. So we might need to do this action here just to lengthen the back of the calf muscles there, or the hamstrings, so give them a big stretch. Then we're going to take the fingertips here, either side, lift the chest up and allow the knees to go down. So notice, as soon as you take the arms up, the knees like to pop up. So you want to keep pressurising the legs down. Fingertips touching, and if you want to sit with your back to the wall, do so. So from here you want to open the groins to the inner heels. You want to feel that the stretch is going this direction, and then you want to pull from the outer heels back to your outer hips. So you want to suck these outer hips out. Make the legs do more. Still go on pressurising the whole of the legs as you get this lift from your lower back, and then extend the arms up. Look up. Notice now the legs like to rise there. Now inhale, and you're going to extend and go forward. Inhale, now keep pressurising the feet down, the legs back, thighs back to the mat. You're going to go on and go more forward. So if the legs are not working, notice the shoulders will come up around the ears, so go on extending. And then you're going to take the thumbs again, or the fingers around the big toe side of the foot. Lift the chest right up, everyone, and roll the little toe side this way, towards the outer hips. And the big toe has to extend and go more forward. Chest lifted. And remember, for us that don't catch, we can always use the belts. 2 belts, or just hold our shins. Just keep that nice openness on the ground, and then we're going to come up, we're going to catch around the both knees with the fingers in here, and we're going to bring our feet together. So our next one we're going to do is Baddha Konasana. So we're going to sit again with the feet together. If you want to sit with your back to the wall, do so, and press your heels together. And then you want to still feel the exact same stretch. So the same sensation as in the legs, only this time you've got it just coming as far as the knees, and then you want to bring the shins back. Chest is open. So if you're sitting on a raise there, we might need then to have something round behind for the hands. Another good way is to make us work harder in this always feel, is to put a block here in between the both feet, and then lift up. Chest is lifted. So now you want to feel the heels touching the brick or the book or whatever you've got. Roll the shoulders back and down. Keep pressurising the heels tight in against that brick. For us that have got a wall handy beside us there, use the wall. So if you've got the wall there, it's nice, it supports your lower back. It makes you feel where your shoulders should be. It shouldn't be way over here, and then you can use the wall, it's nice, and you don't need to feel that you need to do as much, but you're still getting all this action. Rolling these inner thighs from inside out. So you want to feel that the stretch is going this direction, this way, and you want the knees to go down. Then when you take out your brick, after maybe 5 minutes at home, you can feel how the knees drop lower down. And it's much easier. So as we get older, we need to take the feet wider maybe in order to get the groins to open. And then join the both knees together and extend the legs out long. So we're all going to get ready now to do our next pose, which is we're going to work on Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. So we're going to sit the hips back onto the heels. We're going to work with 2 bricks. If you don't get a good lift on your chest, you should use a bit more height. So if you have a bit of height here, keep the hips well back. Go on, come up onto the knees, tuck the toes in and go up. So you want to feel that you're getting the hips lifting higher, the sit bones. And that might mean taking the feet maybe slightly further back there. Get the height in the hips there, roll the shoulder blades in,
come forward. This is very new method of slipping. And we're going to come forward and we're going to come up. Now keep the chest lifted. Keep the arms vertical. Roll the shoulder blades down the back and lift the top chest. And your knees lifting. And then come back up into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. So notice with the height onto the hands there, it's easier to get this forward, upward lift. So you don't want it to be like this. Push up, chest lifting, dorsal deep down. Back into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. So make the thighs do more. And then last one, forward and come up. Now again, see if you can come on maybe to the top of the feet. And as you come on to the top of the feet, bring your big toe mound, pressurize it down, and see if you can slide more forward and up. Lengthen through the front body. Tuck the toes in, and then bend the knees, or go back into downward dog there, and then bend the knees and come down. I think we're all waiting for Chaturanga, Dandasana, Jerry especially in the morning, or Gary there. So we're going to have the hands here, and we'll practice Chaturanga, Dandasana as well, but we'll do it from lying down. So we're going to have the hands right underneath the shoulders. And then you've got to bring the elbows back, so you've got to lengthen from that top shoulder to the elbows. Keep the shoulders lifted. Tuck the toes in, and inhale, and as we exhale, come up. So tail going in. This likes to happen. Don't let the tailbone rise up, and come all the way down. And we'll do one more. So again, kneecaps lifting. Bring the elbows back more, and inhale, and on the exhale, come up. And down. Well done. Your Jerry's still up there, working hard, and then pick it up onto the knees and extend the arms just behind and allow the head to go down. So if you can keep the knees together, with the feet rolling out to the sides there, see can you still go down. If not, keep the knees apart. Shoulders relax down. And then just nice and slowly come up from that. So we're all going to get ready to sit now on our mats there. So sit on a raise. One block probably would be enough for us there. And we're going to cross the legs over. So we're going to cross the legs over and swastikasana. So the legs, the knees is wide. Remove the buttock flesh and allow the knees to go down. So from here now we're going to feel like we're not crossing, say here, we're going to take the feet wider and the knees more forward, and then we're going to creep forward. So if you don't need to sit on the raise, that's fine as well. If you think the raise is not good for us coming forward, you can come forward without it. Come forward as far as we can there. Try to walk the both arms more forward and just allow yourselves to come down. Don't try to force the head down. You feel it on your outer hips there. I'm feeling it a little bit. And then come all the way back up, chain the cross of the legs. And then keep walking more forward. Keep walking the hands more forward. That's good. And then come all the way back up. So again, for us, we want to sit on a bit more height there, for we're going to turn to the side. So again, take the left hand towards your right knee, swing this right arm back, have a bit of height if you're sitting on height, always have height then for the hand, inhale, turn to the right. So as inhale, so you're bending this left elbow to bring yourselves more round. So you want to turn from the very base. So there's only 4% turn in your lumbar. So if you're sitting low down here, you can imagine how much turn you're getting none. So that's why we need to sit tall and then revolve and turn.
So the more space you make in the lumbar, the more you can turn. And here, and we're going to turn further right. Relax the shoulders down. Bring that right arm further back and then come back to centre. Then we're going to change the cross of the legs. Again. And then we're going to turn to our left. So take the right hand to the left knee. Swing this left arm back. Inhale. And as we exhale, turn. And feel like there's no hardness there. That should be a soft approach. So inhale. So you're feeling your turning. And further round, no gripping hard. The neck and the head is the last thing to turn. Really the whole turn should be in the floating ribs and the trunk. And then coming all the way back. And extend the legs out long. So we're going to sit the legs long there. Feel like we're on the sit bones, roll the thighs in and take the hands to the sides. Chest is well open. Extend the big toe mound forward and we're going to do Urdhva Dandasana. Notice again how it's hard to get that lift on our lower back there if we're not sitting on a raise. But you're going to go on making the legs work. So sit on the raise if you need for Urdhva Dandasana. But it's not really the pose we're going to be doing next. And you're going to come down. So now bend the both knees up. Draw the abdomen back. Take the knees close to the chest and you're going to go up with the legs. Chest lifted. Arms out long. Good. Keep the chest still lifting. Extend the legs and come all the way down. And we'll do one more. So again, if you prefer to catch your feet, you can. It's a more intermediate stage. So you'll take the feet off the floor and extend the legs up. And you're just going to keep the legs working. Lifting up, chest lifting. That's all we're doing. Chest lifted, arms as long. Go on. Girls, keep working. And boys there, we're all working hard. And then release down. And take the legs out long. Brilliant. So this one we're going to practice today. I have to do it sideways on. We're going to lie and Tasana, as it's called. So we lie on our right side with our 2 feet to the wall. And you want to make sure that you're in a straight line. So have a look down at your both legs. Bend up this right elbow and stretch the elbow away from the armpit. You can all see. And then you're going to roll slightly more forward. You're going to thin out them outer hips. And we're going to try to bring the right elbow again down. And now bend up your left leg. And you're going to bring the heel in here inside your right groin. And you're going to roll the knee out. So it's a bit like Vrksasana 3 pose. I'll do sideways on first. So if you have a wall, bring your 2 feet to the wall. That's safe for balance, it's really good. So this leg is long and this foot's going to be in here. Like this. Notice here, that's it. So you're going to keep this right foot, lengthen it to the wall. Keep squeezing again. Thinning these outer hips in. Then if you can catch hold of your big toe and you're going to extend the leg up. So again, keep pressing your right foot tight to the wall. Go on, lengthen. Try to take the leg away from the left arm, the left leg away from the left arm, and then come all the way down. And turn to do the other side. Good. So roll over onto your other side. Make sure your feet's at the wall. If we feel like our balance is not good there, and then you're going to bend up your left arm. And lengthen that left armpit away towards the elbow. Make sure the legs are long. Now from here we're going to place our right foot in here in our left groin. And rotate the knee out. And feel how you have to draw this. You notice the balance is not good here. So you've got to draw this outer right buttock deep in. Has to go deep in. Now keep pushing the knee out. Drawing that outer right buttock deep in. Then you would bend, you would catch hold of the big toe and you're going to extend the leg up. and reaching up. And keep that other leg long and reaching, making sure that right thigh is moving away from the right elbow. So keep the reach in the length and then our groins to then our heels. And then bend and come down. Good. And then we're all going to practice Set your band. I think we're getting close to time. So we're going to have a break. Or we could do Supta Konasana, whichever one you prefer, and let you all decide there. And if you've got the bolster at home or blankets or whatever, as I've shown us on Thursday evening, how we can prepare with the blankets as well, which is nice. And then a bit of a raise for the head, so that could be another folded blanket or a cushion or whatever. So you would sit, you wouldn't sit close up tight to your bolster or support. You'd move yourself away so when the support should touch your bottom rib here, it shouldn't be jammed into your lumbar. So you want to keep the ribs soft. Join the both feet together and have the support of the head there, and then you want to bring your heels in close. But you don't want to jam in here. This should be long. Here, do you see the back of the pelvis? And the ribs should be soft, not push it up like that. And then the shoulder blades in, chest open. So the armpit chest is staying open, and you want to open up the back of the lungs. So this is Supta Baddha. Again, you can use blankets, blocks, or whichever you prefer. Then you want to do Set Your We're going to practice like this. We lie down and we're going to pick up the hips there, and again this brick is going to go right at the very base of your spine where the tailbone is, so it's not going to be in your lumbar. And then you would extend the arms out long there, so you want to reach them away, pressurize your feet down, and then feel this lift on the chest. So tuck the chin in, feel you're not jamming the back of the neck, throat soft, eyes soft. If you want to interlock your hands underneath below the brick, you can. And if you don't have a brick, just go without a brick. You don't need a brick. So stamp the feet down, pump up that tailbone there, make the back of the legs do more, and elongate the arms. Very hard to do all this and chat at the same time. By now you have to run around checking you all to see if he's getting lift there. And the tops of the shoulders is right down. And go on lifting higher. Relax your eyes. Relax the throat. Go on getting that lift. And then you're going to open up the arms there and take out the brick if you've got a brick in, and you slowly come down. And as we slowly come down, you want to allow the back to settle. So bring the feet slightly forward, but don't straighten out the legs. And then allow the back muscles to broaden again. If you come up too quick, you end up getting spasm, and then it just takes a while for it to ease out. So you want the back muscles to spread and relax. Feeling that sensation on the whole front body. So this is a really good one for opening up the back of the lungs. Any of these ones here for you. Then you bend both knees. I think we're all ready for relaxation. So you're going to come right now, and you know there's a piece in the Throne Held, I think it's going to be on this Monday, about mindfulness and yoga and how it helps us through this whole crisis of the coronavirus. So if you wanted to reread it, it's good. But the best way to start off doing meditation, I would think, is Savasana, where you would have your support for your head. You would lie down, lengthen the tailbone down there towards the heels. Feel like your support is supported right up to the top of the shoulders here. It's not onto the shoulders, but it's just to the very base of the neck. And then you would take the arms out. Move the shoulder blades in. So all too often we lie down like this. So you want to be that
where the armpit chest is still freely open and the lungs are, the diaphragm spread, and then take the legs down one by one. Still make sure you've got the height. For us that has a sore back there, we would always make sure you have just a bit of support underneath, not under just your knees or your thighs there. So it allows the lower back to lengthen more out and relax. And then you're all making sure that your shoulder blades is in, tops of the shoulders is down, and the palms is facing upwards. So no stretched fingers are there. Allow the fingers to learn to be curved, and then they might just come off a bit. Instead of having the thumb down, it might roll forward. That's fine. So we're all getting ready to relax. This is a very important part of your yoga. Learning to do that pose really well, Savasana. I know sometimes we do put really cranny legs up the wall, and that's fine as well. Wherever is comfortable now, just let go completely. Let go of all the thoughts. Let go of anything that comes into the head. You're just going to release it. Notice how you're comfortably lying on your mat. Feeling that both sides of the trunk even. And now we're going to visualise that warm scented oil pouring down from the crown of the head. Allowing the top of the eyelids to move down towards the bottom. Allowing the gaze of the eyes to move back and down towards the heart centre, the main centre in the body. Drawing our awareness inwards, feeling it safe to look within. Allowing the inner ears to become quiet. The jawbone is slightly open and the tongue is resting heavy at the back of the throat. The sides of the throat is soft and warm. Being aware of that warmth coming all the way down from the shoulders, down the arms into the fingers. Keeping the fingers just naturally curved. Allowing the both hips to drop heavily down into the mat. And the abdomen is soft and the diaphragm is relaxed. Beware of the whole body balanced, supported and connected on the mat. And now after the exhalation, we're going to take a fuller inhalation. Feel that we're breathing peace and calm into the mind and the body. And on the exhalation, cleansing the mind and cleansing the body of any anxious thoughts that we might have. We're just letting them go on the exhalation. So again, just staying with the breath. Very slow, soft, deep inhalation, followed
by a slow, soft exhalation. And again, after the exhalation, we're going to take a fuller inhalation. Breathing energy into every muscle and cell in the body. And on the exhalation, letting go physically and mentally on the out breath. Letting go of any thoughts that come in. And you're all going to stay there, keeping the mind and the breath as one. Stay there for a few moments longer, or as long as you wish, as long as you don't fall asleep. And thank you everyone so much for joining the class this morning, and have a good day. And I'll see you all again on Thursday at 7 p.m. So, namaste.